A lot more is discovered about the Titans in this episode, and that's what we're gonna talk about right now. To begin with, we come to know a few things that started off about Aaron's father and stuff, because we came to know that Aaron's father was given the Titan serum by this guy, and he only had 13 years apparently to live because it's some kind of curse that Ymir has given. Now Ymir is a character, and she was a major character in season 1. Yeah, I think that was season 1. Was no, season 2, sorry. She was a major character in season 2. Season 1 was more about Anne and all this stuff. I kind of forgot about that. But she was more of a major character in season 2, played a pretty important role throughout that season, and we kind of have shifted from her face, and now we are kind of seeing a mentioning of her in this kind of a this episode after a long time, because yeah, we do get a small mention here and there, but this is a major one. So yeah, and through what we are we are getting through here through this certain 2 episodes is that what actually I'm getting is that Ymir is known as a devil within outside Eldania, and she's known as a god within Eldania. That's what I've got here. Now, last episode I did not pay attention to that, and I thought Ymir was kind of familiar because it did sound like a god's name because it's within the Greek mythology and everything, but that's all I remembered. I was like, okay, Ymir. But now I remember that she was a Titan as well because this episode showed us about her, and I was like, oh wait, that's it. That's kind of remembering stuff for me. Yeah, that's great because I haven't watched season 2 in quite some while, so that's the reason why I've forgotten her name. But another thing that I want to talk about is Eren. Apparently, Eren only has 8 years to live through what the curse is all about and everything. So he only has 8 years to live because he inherited. For anybody who's thinking that he would have 13 years, well, he inherited the serum when he was about pretty young, I would say. If yeah, he was pretty young. She what? I changed his gender, okay. But he was pretty young when he inherited the serum, and that's the reason why he only has 8 years, because that's a certain amount of time that through what I'm seeing here, yes, this is kind of a curse, but at the same time, through what I'm seeing here is it's also kind of this what could I say? Like it's some kind of drug just to make you stronger. That's what I feel like. Because oh, here's a drug. Oh, your life force is taken away due to this drug. That's what I felt like when I was watching this episode. That's personally my feeling when I watched this episode. But other than that, let's also talk about something that I want to talk about. This one. Okay, so I like this part personally because I don't think anyone would give a notice on this one, but I personally liked it because it was like, oh, these three characters. Well, two of them, both of them were in the person, but yeah, these two characters are major heroes in this battle. Eren helped out a lot in this battle. Eren was more than useful in this battle. He was the reason they could have taken down Reiner. And same goes with Mikasa. Mikasa has always been a very useful character throughout Attack on Titan. And that's why it's important that we get this kind of scene where the commander is, oh, these are our heroes. Obviously, these are our heroes. Eren, especially, is a big one here. So it's kind of a small scene that I personally like because of how they put it out. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, that was my personal opinion when I saw this scene because I like this scene personally. Other than that, it also seems that we have Historia in a blind thought here. She doesn't know what to do, but she did also have visions like Eren did. Eren did have visions, all right, and Historia had visions just like Eren. It seems like it's digging into Ymir's past, and I'm guessing she's gonna be the new Ymir or some shit, Ymir Titan or some shit. And that's it. But Eren's Titan is surprisingly called Shingeki no Kyojin, which is the Attack Titan. So yeah, the series' name is Shingeki no Kyojin, which technically would be the Attack Titan, and Attack on Titan is the English name. So yeah, that's what I get here. Another thing that I think, so this is already established way early on, that the Titans, the founder Titan, the Ymir one, she couldn't control the king's will, and the king overtook her and all that stuff. It like kind of like that. So it was quite obvious why her actions, all these Titans' actions, these 9 major Titans' actions were seen like this, because they were like, oh, here we are, and we can't control these certain actions. So finally, but not least, I want to talk about this one too, because this personally, I felt like it was a good way to confuse people, but I'm pretty sure this was in the past, because it kind of felt like Grisha was at the last moment. Okay, for a second I thought, wait, is this the present time where Eren and this guy are having like a conclusion, like conclusion, what, convolution between their minds? Is that what's happening? And I was like, if this is the present time, then what? Don't understand. Because he said, Eren, you gotta save Armin and Mikasa, not Eren and Mikasa. Armin and Mikasa. So it was kind of surprising for me. Now, this might be an overshadowing that I want to talk about, but I want to talk about the certain scene first. Yeah, so it was kind of surprising for me with that. It hit me, and I was like, wait, is this in the past or is this in present? Then I was like, nah, it has to be in the past, because all this shit, it has to be taken place in past, because he can't remember anything, because he literally said, oh, I'll not remember anything once I get the serum, and he was right. He did not remember anything. When Grisha appeared inside the walls, he was completely blind about what to do, and he did not remember anything from his past. Well, slightly somewhat things like his name and all, but that's about it. Nothing major. Now, yes, this may be an overshadowing to Eren's death. Now, I don't know how Shingeki no Kyojin is going to end, because it's in its final arc and all that stuff. I know all that things. But this might be an overshadowing to a final chapter or something where everybody's free, but in the end our main character dies. It might turn out to be that kind of series. Personal opinion. That's just how I see. I've seen a lot of anime, so it might be my anime brain reacting to it and being like, "Oh, this is some kind of overshadowing there." So, just saying. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about the episode, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.